This week, I spoke with several people in the healthcare industry regarding the validity of RFID tracking of linen items in various medical settings. Gurus I spoke with included managers from large hospitals and a relatively small surgical center, as well as a technology professional with knowledge of RFID technology. Our products and services offer a passive automatic way to track and flow of textiles in and out of organizations, as well as maintaining instant feedback as to current level inventories and location. Serviceability of the textiles can be maximized by ensuring that items are not replaced prematurely by tracking down known outcomes of the wash dry cycles. Decreasing loss from 25 to 30% down to 5% or less is our goal. Our focus is on large national and multinational organizations that likely have high replacement costs due to lost and stolen linen. Our other customer segments are planned to be explored once initial acceptance and use of the technology becomes widespread. Meeting our customers' ROI expectations is at the heart of our customer relationship through continued customer service and sound product design. Key resources are focused on technology, the tags, the readers, and the software, business costs such as marketing, sales, shipping, labor, and overhead. Our key partnerships revolve around the RFID manufacturers, textile workers, and delivery services. We plan to show ROI for our customers through drastic reductions in replacement costs for their linen, and plan to cut costs by buying in bulk and using the foreign labor market and tailoring of the linen. No changes were made this week in the business model. For both healthcare and hotel settings, linen tracking seemed to be very similar in my hypothesis. Tracking is likely done once linen is delivered from the vendor after washing and is shelved. Internal processes lead to organizational distribution that isn't tracked very accurately, except for manually counting on hand inventory. If tracking was done electronically and passively, barcodes and scanners may be used for bulk items rather than line items. A large percentage of linen goes missing due to poor management, theft from either customer or staff, or inadequate inventory tracking. Significant labor is used to manually count items for processing. So my experiments, I needed to validate my hypothesis points. I spoke with individuals that manage linen departments for large healthcare organizations and surveyed potential stakeholders, all from the healthcare setting. My next goal is to discuss and survey personnel in the hotel industry to test my assumptions in their environment. So my results, tracking of items not done once received from the vendor. It is tracked based on a computer system using manual accounting for inventory based on distribution throughout the organization. In all cases, once the linen was received in the warehouse, it was only tracked via internal spreadsheets as to intake and delivery for each clinic. For the initial order tracking done with scanner and barcodes, if it's done at all. In the larger setting, barcodes and scanners are used. In the smaller surgical centers, only a manual count was made when it was received from the vendor. With regards to the large percentage of linen that goes missing, a large percentage of linen does go missing in the healthcare setting, although it was difficult to determine exactly how much for many of the people I spoke with. However, scrubs and towels seem to go missing more than bed linens, suggesting deliberate misappropriation. In all cases, the scrubs were allowed to be worn to and from work rather than turned in at the end of the shift for laundering. The next thing I need to do is delve into the hotel environment and determine if the RFID technology tracking of linen is feasible for that industry as well.